That's my camera, right? Guys, I'm ready, but I don't think I can tell them everything under a minute. So you check on that, okay?
Sure, action!
What if I told you that nowadays even a 10-year-old could run a construction business and make a proper living from it? You'd say it's not true, and I wouldn't blame you, because you wouldn't be wrong. But almost. And I'm going to prove it to you. Not with talk, it's going to be on screen and live, so you can judge it with your own eyes. I'm Hadri, and I'm obsessed with one thing: building systems inside messy environments. And there is no environment messier than the construction industry. So years ago, I went all in on the operational side. Not watching from an office, I wanted to feel every single struggle from the field. The same struggles you are probably carrying right now. I partnered with several one-man companies, and I shared ownership. Real skin in the game, and they took them from one-man bands to teams of 10 plus people each one. And today my companies together have delivered 11,283 jobs across 5 countries. Now I could only do it because I lived this struggle first, and since then I've been building and improving systems version after version until I got the masterpiece. A system so simple that yes, a 10-year-old could run it, but of course he'd still lack of the business judgment to make it a real business. However, he wouldn't be far. But before I get into it, let me show you why this game even exists. Look at where the world is going. More people rent. In the UK, almost 9 million households pay rent every month. In America, over 45 million, and renters are growing 3 times faster than home owners. And the properties? They keep stacking into fewer hands. In the UK alone, there are housing associations that own more than 100,000 homes each. One organization, 100,000 roofs to maintain. And private landlords use the banks as a lever. They refinance one property to buy the next and the next. Some manage everything themselves, others hire property managers, but every single one of them, no exceptions, needs someone taking care of the maintenance and construction. And that's where we thrive. Because think about it. A homeowner has maybe 1 repair a year. He's got time. He shops around for the cheapest quote. He is not in trouble. But a landlord who's been getting emails for 5 days straight from a tenant with mold in the bedroom, threatening to get lawyers involved, that one he doesn't want cheap, he wants now. And the property manager with properties all over the country, his local plumber or electrician, they cannot follow him. He'd rather pay a bit more and deal with one partner, one who covers every area and runs the same system every single time. And this works no matter where you are, the US, the UK, Australia, it doesn't matter. Wherever someone is making money from people paying rent, this gap exists. That's the gap, and that's the money in the middle. Now let's see if this is for you. Look, I don't know where you are watching this from. Maybe in the van between jobs, maybe at night when the house is quiet, wondering why the money never matches the effort. But if you are in this industry, I know exactly what your days look like, because I lived them. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you the struggles I went through in the exact order they hit you, and you count how many are yours. Stay with me, because after that I'll walk you through how we killed every single one. And somewhere in the middle, I'll give you the one rule that stops you from ever getting cut out of a deal again. Number 1, finding clients who feed you jobs non-stop. That was hell. Finding clients in construction is brutal. You quote, they take the cheapest guy, and you quote again. You're racing to the bottom all day long, and the race to the bottom has no winners. See? What you actually need isn't more one-off jobs. You need one relationship that sends you work every single week. Property managers, prog managers, landlords, housing companies, people with hundreds of properties and a never-ending list of repairs. Getting into those relationships, no one teaches you that. And if you've ever dropped your price just to win a job you didn't even want, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Number 2, doing the work, or better said, not doing it. I'll be honest with you, I don't enjoy being on site. It's not that I don't like the trade, it's that the world moves without me while I'm stuck on one job. And that, I cannot accept it. So, to be on several sites at once, I needed subcontractors, good ones, and finding them was hell. You search for days. Facebook groups, word of mouth, dead numbers, 10 calls, 1 answer, 0 shows. You know the game. Number 3, vetting them. You finally found the perfect guy, and then he refuses to share his liability insurance. And he tells you for days he'll sign the agreement tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. Then one day, he just disappears. He found a better job, and you can't do anything about it. I trusted him. That sentence cost me more money than any material ever did. And how many times have you had to trust the wrong person in the trade? Be honest, a lot. We all have. It's just part of the game and you know it. Nobody in this industry gets to skip that lesson. All we can do is play it smart and cut those odds right down. Number 4, the communication triangle. Most jobs put a triangle around you. A property manager, a tenant, and a subcontractor. And you, the contractor, you are right in the middle of it. Now the sub needs to book a day with the tenant. The property manager needs to know that day. But here's the catch. You can never connect the person doing the work directly with the client, because the moment they have each other's number, they can go direct and cut you out. So you become a human switchboard, forwarding messages all day. One missing message means a missed appointment, an angry tenant, a client who starts doubting you. And remember this one, there's a law about it and I'll give it to you in a minute. Number 5, reporting. So the job gets done. Now prove it. Pictures everywhere. WhatsApp, text messages, whatever chat the job started in. Before photos, mixed with after photos, mixed with someone's lunch, 3 jobs in one thread. And you don't even need to open your phone, you already know it looks like that. You can't tell what is what, so you can't report to the client properly. And if you can't report, you don't get paid on time. Number 6, getting paid. Even when the work is perfect, the money is slow. No completion report means no invoice. No clean invoice means finance teams sit on it. Meanwhile, your subcontractor wants his money on Friday, and you know that feeling. Perfect work done, and you still checking on the bank hoping the money landed. That gap between paying out and getting paid has killed more construction businesses than bad workmanship ever will. Number 7, compliance, the silent killer. A sub's insurance expires mid-contract. A certificate runs out, and nobody notices until the client's audit notices. And one compliance failure can lose you a client that took you years to win. Number 8, managing the team. This is where I spent most of my career. Once you get comfortable, you hire people and you step back. And then you realize the CRM you use doesn't cover half of what actually happens in your business. Jobs going on that you are not even aware of. No proper reporting, complaints coming in, and you are the last one to know. Managing the team turns out to be harder than being on site, and to run all the complex systems I had in place, I needed a skilled admin team. And let's be honest, hiring good admin nowadays is extremely hard. Most people are brain rot. They can't follow instructions in front of a screen. You leave them one day without supervision and you end up paying them for watching TikToks. So now, be honest with yourself, how many of those are yours? If you know that even 2, keep watching, because everything changes from here. So I stopped looking for better people and I went for a better system. See, there's a rule I live by. If a deal only happens when you are in the room, you don't own a business, you own a job. That's law 30 in the middleman. The 48 laws of the money in the middle. Systemize the meeting so it happens without you. So for the last 2 years, I partnered with the best web developers in the market. I fed them every single struggle my business had, every mess, every lost message, every late payment, and they built the system. And I'm not talking theory here. I run my maintenance and construction companies on it every single day. My team runs it from different countries, and they step on site when I choose to, not because I have to. So now let me walk you through it, one by one, how the system kills every single struggle. And look, if you want to see the inside of the system, the link is below this video. If not, stay with me and watch what happens next. Remember the race to the bottom? You don't race anymore. The system reaches out to property managers and landlords, the people with endless repairs. So they see you as the maintenance partner, not the cheapest quote. And one good reply here is not one job. It's work orders every week on repeat. Imagine one client like that in your phone. Now, imagine 5. Then you stop hunting subs. You make them apply. Tradesmen land on a page, apply and go straight into the database. Filter by trade, filter by area, and you've got candidates anywhere you work in seconds. My own database sits at over 1,500 subcontractors, built through the system. And it flows on its own while I sleep. No documents, no job. The system asks for insurance, tax details, every document before a human even looks at the application. Then it checks the company itself and gives every sub a trust level, from unverified to trusted, because law 11 says trust is the only inventory you hold. You don't sell materials, you don't sell labor, you sell trust. And the system stocks it for you. And the agreement? It gets generated automatically the moment they quote. They accept the terms first, then they send their price, and then you decide. Very easy to sign, so no excuses. Nobody tells me tomorrow anymore. The system doesn't accept tomorrow. Now, all communication lives inside the job, and you choose how it runs. Want the sub booking directly with the tenant? Allow it, and it's fully automatic. Prefer your team controlling the scheduling? They handle it inside the same system. Either way, everyone gets notified. Nothing gets lost. Here's the part I told you to wait for. The property manager and the subcontractor never see each other's details. No numbers exchanged. Nobody can go direct. Nobody can cut you out. And that's law 9 in the middleman. Never let the two sides shake hands without you. The day the two sides can deal direct is the day your income dies. The system makes sure that day never comes. It's built into the walls. And if you haven't read The Middleman yet, give it a go. 48 laws of the money in the middle. And when you read it, you'll understand why 7 times 7 equals 48. That book will change how you look at every market. You'll start seeing gaps everywhere. And you know how to make money from the middle of them. And that's the point. The middle is protected because the middle is the business. Now, reporting. Every photo the sub takes goes straight onto a job. Before, during, after, everything is timestamped. No more digging through chats. When the job's done, the evidence is already organized, ready to send. And the moment the job closes, the completion report exists. The invoice goes out with the evidence attached. So finance teams have zero excuses. And you see exactly who still owes you money. So you chase it on time instead of finding out at month end. Compliance? Every certificate expires at some point, and the system watches all of them. Insurance running out in 30 days. It flags it before your client's audit ever could. And this is my favorite screen. Every job, every stage, every conversation under one single view. I check this from my phone, from Spain, from Dubai, from Toronto, from wherever I am. I move between countries all year, and the business doesn't even notice where I am. My team follows the system, not their memory. And remember number 8? The admin problem? Well, here's how it ends. Now I can hire almost any admin. They just need to have a decent brain and the will to work, which is way easier to find than skills. I pay for their AI subscription myself, and I give them one rule. Never ask your manager until you've asked the AI first. And that little subscription changed everything. People work better because they only need to learn one system, not 5 tools at once. And honestly, you could build an empire hiring admin assistants from India, from the Philippines, from anywhere in the world for a fraction of the cost, and it will still work. Now, stop for a second and picture your vision of this. Your job's running, your admin handling it, your phone in your pocket, you wherever you want to be. And remember what I told you at the start? This is why a 10-year-old could run it. The system removes the thinking. You just bring the judgment. Now understand something. The system is one piece. The full game is what we call construction arbitrage. You sit in the middle, property managers with endless repairs on one side and vetted subcontractors on the other, and you keep the margin. And the system runs the operation. And this is 20 years of intelligence put together. From father to son, improved job after job, until we got the perfect piece that makes the work easy. And it never stands still. The system updates day after day, adapting to the market, so we are never left behind, with a whole community behind it, the Contractor Club, feeding it intelligence every single day. And here's why it worked when nothing else did. Most CRMs out there are built for property managers, or for subcontractors, plumbers, electricians, or for everyone in general, which means for no one. This one is built for the contractor, the middleman, the one in the middle who doesn't do the work. Because when the middle is handled, both sides are happy. Someone brings in the brain, the systems, the intelligence, and connects them properly. So here is where you decide. 2 people are watching this video right now. The first one closes it, goes back to quoting against the cheapest guy, chasing photos through chats, hoping the invoice gets paid. Nothing changes for him. He'll be in the exact same spot next year, just more tired. And the second one wants to see the inside of the system. So if that's you, join Construction Arbitrage Players on Skool. the link is below. Get inside the classroom, go through the free content and see the system from the inside. I'll show you myself, screen by screen. Watch how the players run this game before you step into the game. Why free? Because I don't need to convince you, I just need to show you. It took me years of pain to figure this out. Staying where you are, that's the expensive part. A 10-year-old could run the system. Imagine what you could do with it.